the same again.
Skies and binoculars, 2 nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it, a long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demises, and it bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye hurricane. Irish stylish.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Roy Jones Jr., 80 kilos on the button, 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 188. And facing him here is this man, Alexander. It's Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference?
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. And there's the bell to start round 1. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Good counterpunch. The courage on display here is incredible. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Blocks that jab. Good punch. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both want a highlight reel knockout. The perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab misses. Misses with the straight left. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
He's going to be confident. You got to... Good work. Now, that's it. Now, breathe. Just get your breath back.
And there's the bell for round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Beautiful counterpunch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter shot. Do you believe this? Punch, counter punch. And he scores with the counter. There's a counter shot. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. A perfect counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important.
I like that round.
Let's get it started in round three. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Catch and shoot. Tried to score with a jab. You don't want to trade shots. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice counter shot. Which fighter will say no mas? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Be smart when you go out there. Just straight.
Back at it in round four. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
counter punching. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Beautiful counter shot. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hook them to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That jab doesn't score. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Connect percentages have to be off the charts. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music. On to the fifth we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
That counter shot lands. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
We have a fighter that's got that great footwork, that great hand speed. It's so hard just to make the whole battle.
That counter punch caught him clean. Wait a minute! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
It's bombs away. Done with that counter shot. They exchange punches. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. How about that time counter shot? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have.
Come on.
Let's start the sixth. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes! I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four.
deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swing and a miss with the hook. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Alexander Usyk in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown. There's the bell to start round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything.
Oh, my God, Johnny! Usyk!
To steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he misses with that straight left. Catch and shoot. Throw a shot, they get countered. There's a counter shot. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in the gets.
Shot. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. About Roy Jones in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to... There's the bell to start round 8. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A perfect counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be hard.
And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull him down again. And that's a...
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. The way either one of these fighters hoped it would go, but they can't be too upset. No one loses here. This fight's a draw.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree. I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the Samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side. Really neat. Very beautifully, alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really neat. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. So a lot. So come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. 2 nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it. Someone alongside it. A long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein of gang violence meets the gang's demises, and it bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish, same shoe in different sizes with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the nose.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Zhang Zheli. This fighter may have the best. The Bronze Bomber.
This bout is scheduled.
So much hype surrounding this fight. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Jab slightly off target. Jab to the body, trying to wear him down. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
Back and forth they go. Well done with that counter shot. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Whoa, wait a minute! Zhang is in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Good counter punching. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen.
And there's the bell to start round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter shot. That punch is beginning to take its toll. Punch, counter punch. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counter puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. Hold it right there. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, I think this is too easy.
There's the bell to start round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. They better start respecting each other's punching power. These fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And the big bang just got banged. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Only catching air with that hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. promise you, all... Back at it in round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Job blocking the hook. That counter punch caught him clean. Did you see that? Zhang is in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. That could never happen.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he misses with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Someone tell these two that they can hold it right there. And the big bang just got banged. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Big bang. Let's see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four. Can you continue?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing around.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. A swing and a miss with the left hook. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Here's the bell to start round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
A shot from the gods took...
Are you okay? You're out of here.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast. No collision in the cage. When you visit, get the leave in the distance and it's sacred. Set your expectations. Hope you made your reservations. Till I land and you face it. What you tasting? Advertise and display it. Know the heart that you made it. It's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like in school. That I'm really about to use. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions. I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Till it's already too late. It's upon us and it's doomsday. As I flex where the winners at. Cause I start where they finish at. I was running, I was supposed to make it. I'm the one that gets the closing statements. It's something more, inspiration. But it's nothing cause I'm quick to take it. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like in school. That I'm really about to use.
We welcome you to Cambrian Hall. When you think class, this is the place to be. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson. What else can you say about this guy? Let's just cut right to the numbers. 147 pounds, 5'11", reach 72.4 inches. And he'll be facing the Pac-Man. He's 5'5.5" tall and has a reach of 67 inches.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with, because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is going to be a problem tonight.
Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York. It's the Pac-Man, the only boxer to hold world championships across 4 decades, the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s. He is forever one of the all-time greats.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
You couldn't buy a seat in this place. You'd be very lucky if you're ringside, but you know what? Watch it from home, you've got everything on a plate.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. These 2 fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Well done with that counter shot. They're both trying for a knockout. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like a rabbit in a headlights.
Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That counter shot lands. Only catching air with that hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he misses with that jab. And he scores with the counter. They exchange punches. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good round. You feel good? Good, man.
I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your man.
But you'll take him out.
On to the second round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
And he just misses with that jab. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Nope, that hook won't score. Pacquiao is rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're betting.
Keep smart. You were thinking, you were smart, you were
Basic. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. He was coasting this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away.
And there's the bell for round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Misses with the straight left. Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. He misses with that straight left. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And Pacquiao goes to the canvas. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know what...
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
That's it, now breathe. Breathe, just get
out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
timing already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it, just start sticking.
Win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. He was close to this fight, and now
Good work there, the jabs are working nice.
But now, you've got to take that confidence with you.
Back at it in round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Pacquiao there got clipped clean. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
That counter punch caught him clean. Tried to score with the uppercut. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
Unbelievable heart. Knocked down twice.
Win the round on your jab.
Great round, great round. Now relax. Don't be looking at...
Don't want to lose this fight, dear. Come on, you've let him back.
There's the bell to start round 5. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Incredible work rate. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Through the straight left, but it won't score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Is he going to punch himself out, though? How about that time counter shot? His stamina is off the charts. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. talk about Robinson in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
He's on your lead.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
You got him this round. I need you to go back out there. I need to win.
Shots. Keep smart. You were thinking. You were smart.
Just be smart. Just get your shots off.
Let's start the 6th. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
His stamina is off the charts. The perfect counter lands. His stamina is off the charts. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around her. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. Hook misses. Misses with that uppercut. Swing and a miss with the right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right.
Focus and get your mind back on the job. Get back out.
There's the bell to start round 7. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
That seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's time for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
He misses with that straight left. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of... Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
The round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
The hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Right, man. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping around. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round.
Absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
That was a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better.
Go out there and finish it. Good work there. The jabs are working.
Put him back together and go out there and put it back on him this round.
It works. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out.
Still landing your power shots. Good work.
And there's the bell for round 8. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Misses with the straight left. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Misses with the straight left. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The three judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat back to like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tail of the tape. Jesse Bam Rodriguez, weighed in at 115 pounds on the nose. He stands at 164 centimeters tall with a reach of 170. And he'll be facing the legend, Manny Pacquiao. He stands 166 centimeters tall and has a reach of 170 centimeters.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Approaching the ring, we've got Jesse Bam Rodriguez. You're looking at one of the scariest bantamweights of all time. Blazing speed and ridiculous power, all packed into a 115-pound frame. It's the Pac-Man making his way to...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from San Antonio, Texas, introducing the 2-division champion of the world, Jesse Bam Rodriguez.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is the fight of pride. This is two warriors that want to get in there and beat the hell out of each other. This is that fight.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest... You're expecting an all-action slugfest. Missing with the hook. Is Pacquiao going to go down after that shot? Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work your defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
They exchange punches. Goodness, I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Gotta waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then gonna call you.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Pacquiao is rocked. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it as they were dropped twice in the last round.
They believe they're...
There's the bell for round 2. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing.
And down goes Pacquiao. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Ooh, Bam is rocked. Looks like trouble was averted.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what?
Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. The corner hasn't thrown in the... On to the third. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Catch and shoot. Nice defense there to stop the right hook. Bam is hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
uppercut does not score. Bam is in trouble. A much better game. He's going to take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
6, 7, 8.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Bam is hurt. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has... Whoa, wait a minute. Ooh, Bam is rocked. Disaster averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Bam is in trouble. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout with that.
Back into the fray here in round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then...
Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get triggered.
You don't want to trade shots. Ooh, Bam is rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Bam is hurt. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over at least. And down goes Bam. Let's see that again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises.
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top 2 but not number 2. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Here I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, you're your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbooks. step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one. There ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Came in clean though, without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one. There ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Came in clean though, without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody? I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you are different. I'm ahead, you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm the king now, this is my kingdom. Ready for takeoff, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's rare that I miss them. Boom. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one. There ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in clean though, without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room.
Fighting under the candlelight. Welcome to Cambrian Hall. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Manny Pacquiao. He's got a reach of 67 inches, and his height is 166 centimeters tall. And he'll be facing Roman Gonzalez, better known as Chocolatito, 100. It's the Pac-Man. What a career he's had. Awarded Fighter of the Year multiple times and the only 8-division world champion in boxing history. And he'll be facing Roman.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Managua, Nicaragua, here is a legendary 4-division champion of the world, introducing Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
People are arguing about this in the street, in the pubs, and the bars, and this is why it gets giddy, it gets exciting. The anticipation, second to none.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. Here we go for round one. Swing and a miss with that jab. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Neither one of them wants this to go to the judges' scorecards. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You fight the Swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards, going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man. Just stay focused.
On to the second round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He blocks the right hook. Nice stop, but that won't score. Well done with that counter shot. Punch, counter punch. A perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. Pacquiao there got clipped clean. And Manny goes down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at her. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one. A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just...
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
Good work. That's it. Breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work.
That round. It was a bad round. But we don't care. We don't care. Go out there.
And there's the bell for round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That counter shot lands. Counter punch caught him clean. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Nice counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good counter punching. They exchange punches. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They blocked that right hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they drop their... Oh my goodness, Johnny! Is Pacquiao gonna go down? What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knock. Back at it in round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They're both trying for a knockout. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How about that time counter shot? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Good counter punch. He misses with that straight left. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Beautiful counter punch. As we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
A shot from the...
Listen to me. Are you okay?
It happened. You saw it here live. A knock.
Yeah. Look at Duff. All the belts, mighty. We bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Cartray a ting, no but ping. We bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Cartray a ting, no but ping. We bring when right, somebody shots fling. Look up, fling, right up, fling. Cartray a ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the bell, but I punch you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand, shot joke of the show. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences. Or you're going on poorly for sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people chant? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESBC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, and swing left, right, man's head get ping.
back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Starting to make mistakes.